Hello, I'm going to make onigiri, and you can see just the bottom of my gross chin. I've got my rice. I've got a little cup of salt. I've got my tuna, and I've got my nori. First, wet your hands. Then, 2 fingers, dab in the salt, and then coat your hands with that salt. Now, take a big old scoop of your rice. Ooh, I've got nori mixed in when I cooked it, so it's got like, you don't have to do that, but that's just why it looks like that. Big scoop. It's a little bit hot still. Then take your tuna in the middle. A little more. Then another scoop of your rice. Flatten. And then you want to pinch like the triangle shape on top and sort of like a triangle shape alternated on the bottom. So you've got just the whole thing. And you just keep going, keep kind of squishing, and then turn, squish and turn, squish and turn. And then you've got a lovely little onigiri shape. And then you just do that over and over, rinse, then salt, then rice, then tuna, or whatever your filling is, but I mean, it's hard to go wrong with tuna. Ooh. More rice on top. Ooh, it's hot. I get kind of near the bottom where it's still more hot. Squish, flip, squish, flip. Perfect. A little fatter on the bottom, but... And then we go again. I made a double batch today, so this is usually like a 1 cup in this rice cooker, which is I think 3/4 of a cup of rice. Gets me like 2 and like a smaller one worth of onigiri. Oh God, that's hot. Let me, oh, ooh, that's hot. Oh, it's really, really hot. Oh my God. Yeah, be careful. It's hot. I even waited like an extra several minutes when I took this out for it to cool down, and it still is piping hot. Okay, now this should be fine. Squish, triangle shape your hands. Squish, squish. This one, I think I didn't quite do enough rice on, but I shouldn't have taken that bit of rice off at the start. And now you can also, sometimes I'll roll it in on like a little plate of like sesame seeds, like black and white sesame seeds, which is nice. Or you could roll it in your furikake seasoning. And then put the seaweed on if you want. We haven't got to the seaweed yet. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, I haven't used my little onigiri molds in ages. It's just, this is just the way to go. You get bigger ones. They're handmade, you know. And the tuna. And this, I used a small can of tuna for this, and I've still got leftovers, although I don't go super heavily on the tuna when I do fillings. Which maybe I should do a bit more. I'll do a little more heavily on this one, but yeah, I mean, it depends on how much you like in your fillings. I mean, I like more, but too much, it gets kind of hard to put together, you know? You'll figure it out. You'll get a feel for it once you start doing it more. And then there's the last one there. And then now, take your strips of nori. I have these big squares that I got, and I just broke them in half. So I've got like that size. And there's a shiny side and there's a rough side. You want to put the rough side to the rice. Actually, sometimes it helps me to rinse them. Just a little bit of water on the top. Gets them a little stickier. Just the littlest bit. Put that in the middle. And then and there you go. You got nori on that one. Perfect. And I'm just gonna do that for the rest of these. Yeah, and what I was talking about earlier, sometimes I put just a little sheet, like maybe half of this, like break this in half, just like right on top of my rice, right before I actually start the rice cooker. And it infuses, you know, just a little bit of nori into it. To be honest, I haven't totally noticed it, you know, because it's mixed in with the onigiri and I already wrap it, you know, with more nori, but, and it'll come out and it'll just be like nice and steamed and cooked on top, and then I just mix it up into the rice. It seems nice. Like on paper, it's nice. Perfect. You know, you could do the thing where you like have them little strips and you just kind of wrap it underneath. So it's, you know, that iconic onigiri look with just like the little bit on the bottom. But I just really like the nori a lot on it. It gives it like a nice chew once it's kind of soaked a bit more. A nice bite to it. And that's done. That's all. Go. Shoot. Shoo. I guess you maybe want to see me eat it. I don't know. Some people like that on these videos. And the nori really kind of gives a nice chew and pulls away very nicely. Keeps it all together. You can make this just without them at all, but I like it. It's not important though.